If you're a digital entrepreneur or you're a content creator looking for where to advertise your digital product or your courses that you want to sell to your audience, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to be comparing the two different digital platforms, Selar Store and Stan Store. These two stores, they do the same job of advertising your product as a content creator or digital entrepreneur, and each platform has pros and cons. So I'm going to be comparing both platforms to help you in deciding which platform is right for you and right for your brand or your business. So let's get right into it. Okay, so both Selar Store and Stan Store are very beginner friendly. Their platforms are user friendly. They have each store has a simple design layout, and you can customize it however you want. You can change the color, change the picture, change everything you want. But for me, there are some key differences. The Selar Store, on one hand, it targets a global audience. So if you don't want to restrict your audience to the US, UK, or Canada, then you might want to use Selar Store, because the Selar Store targets a global audience. So if you have audiences in Africa, for instance, then Stan Store might not be the right choice for you, because Stan Store does not sell to the African audience. It has there are lots of limitations in terms of growing a large audience, and also it has a lot of restrictions if you're new in the creator space, or if you're a new entrepreneur just looking to start out. Then the Stan Store might not be so beneficial, because with the Stan Store you also pay a monthly subscription fee. Yes, there's a free trial of about a few days or about 2 weeks. I think it's a 14 days trial with Stan Store, and then you start paying a monthly subscription. If you're still new in the content creator space, or if you're a new business owner or a new entrepreneur, then you might not want to start paying a subscription on a platform that has not probably started yielding you revenue or yielding you income. So this is where Selar Store might be the best fit for you, because it is beginner friendly, and it's also ideal for newbies, like people that are new in the entrepreneur space, because there's no monthly subscription, there's no annual fee. Like it's totally free to use the platform, and it helps you to target a global audience. And you can literally list everything on there, like any kind of digital products, PLR products, ebooks, mentorship programs like one-on-one coaching. You can host all this, both digital products and services on Selar at $0, like no fee, no cost, no monthly subscription. That's one thing I like about Selar. Selar accepts different payment integrations such as Stripe, PayPal, and other integrations such as ConvertKit, Zapier, and so on. With Stan Store, their integrations include Stripe, Calendly, email list integration, and for Selar Store, even though they don't have like a Calendly integration in them, there's a way to go about it. Personally, that's how I go about it. I'm able to still list my one-on-one coaching in Selar, even though they don't have a calendar integration. There's how I do it. I just link my Google Calendar into my Selar Store, and anyone who purchases my coaching from Selar is redirected to my Google Calendar to book a coaching session with me. So it's still possible to actually do that, but I feel like most people prefer Stan Store when it has to do with selling services like coaching and all that, because the Calendly is already inbuilt. So you're able to, in the Stan Store, you're able to see the calendar right there, whereas with Selar you don't see it right there. The platform just redirects the passenger to the Google Calendar link, which is still pretty straightforward in my opinion. So if you're a beginner, you might want to consider using Selar to start out and grow your audience. before eventually transitioning to Stan Store. So in terms of pricing, I know I mentioned that Selar Store is free to use. For every sale you make, Seller takes a 5% commission and then pays you the remaining 95%. For every sale you make, Seller charges 5% of every transaction that you make and pays you the remaining 95%. So just see that 5% as a transaction fee, that helps with the payment gateways, that helps with, email customer and all the behind the scenes, because you don't have to do any work. This platform does everything, like follows up with the clients or your customer and emails them their digital product. You don't have to manually do anything. So this is what they charge for doing that for you. And Seller also has pro features and pro options where you have to pay $29 monthly, but you can choose to stay with the free option and Seller just charges you 5% on every sale. But with Stan Store, there's no transaction fee. Like any sale you make, you get 100% of the revenue. Like you get 100% of what you charged into your bank account. However, there's a monthly flat fee of $29 monthly that Stan Store charges. So even though you make $1,000 in sales in a month or more, Stan Store will literally only charge you $29. So you can see how Stan Store is like beneficial for those who have been established in their business and they have regular traffic and regular sales going on their platform. Then Stan Store might be the right fit for you, but you still have to keep in mind that there is a very limited reach with Stan Store, so you have to keep that in mind, as opposed to Seller, where you get charged the 5% transaction fee on every sale, but you get to reach a global audience. And you can also go for the pro option, and with the pro option you don't pay those transaction fee. With a pro option, like if you decide to go for the pro option, you will no longer be charged those 5% transaction fee. So these are the differences in their price and features. Another thing to keep in mind is their affiliate program. Seller has an affiliate program where you can see other creators or other entrepreneurs' digital products, and you can resell as an affiliate and get commission on every sale that you make. But with Stan Store currently does not have an affiliate program set up. So if you're a seller on Stan Store, you just have to know that it's only your products you can sell, or affiliate links that you can sell. That platform on itself does not offer affiliate reselling. So for me, I would say if you're someone who is just starting out as a newbie, then you might want to go for Seller. And if you're also targeting a global audience and not limiting your reach to, US, Canada, or UK clients, then you might want to consider Selar Store as well. And if you want to have low risk for those who are starting out, then you might want to consider Seller, because it's if you're just starting out, you don't want to have high upfront costs, or you don't want to have high monthly overheads when you're not certain how many sales you're making per month. And if you're already established in your entrepreneur business or your brand, then you might want to consider going for Stan Store, because Stan Store is for people who are already it's not for only those people, but personally, I'll not recommend someone who's just starting out to go for Stan Store, where you're already paying monthly overhead costs when you're not sure of your monthly revenue. But if you already know what your monthly revenue looks like, then let's say you're making nothing less than $1,000 a month, then Stan Store might just be the right fit for you. But you just have to keep in mind the limitations with that. And also it offers one-to-one coaching. It has inbuilt calendar. So let me know in the comment below, guys, which digital platform are you currently selling your digital products on. And if you've not heard about these two digital products, Selar or Stan, and maybe you need a step-by-step guide on how to actually set up your digital product or your service on each of these platforms that I mentioned today, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll be sure to create a new video just for you, showing you how to set up your Selar Store or your Stan Store. Okay, but in the meantime, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share with your loved ones so that they can learn a thing or two and help them make that decision on which platform to sell their digital product. Until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.